Hello, everybody. My name is Yinneboma Peterson, animator, filmmaker, director, writer, and producer of Care the Comic series. So I'm back with another reading from Care the Comic series, season 1, episode 7. So episode 7 is just Mad Dog and Rose adventure, and this is a love story. Okay, this is gonna be a black and white love story, fun at the circus. Okay, so Ollie, like with one of his invention, he destroys and disrupts the world, the universe, his universe, and then everything goes black and white and silent. So it's like a silent film and a love date with Mad Dog and Rose. Alright, so without further ado, Cat of Comics Season 1, Episode 7, What Fun at the Circus. Scene 1, fading. Interior, it appears with a black background screen, night. It appears with Ollie sitting in a cast and crew chair in front of a black background screen. Ollie says, "Special message, attention! This is a very special episode of Care the Comics animated series. One where there's no sound or talking, but completely silent. Silent, like back in the days eons ago when you had no choice but to watch silent black and white films. That was this episode. It's all about this is the do. This is this is due one of my science experiments gone wrong and completely put the entire world on mute. Sit tight and enjoy this episode while I fix this, and this is good, and this is good too. Watch Mad Dog and Rose have fun day at the carnival. Cut into 3 skits. Well, later, Ollie gets up from his director cast crew and crew chair and walks off away from the special background screen. Ollie runs back and tells the audience one more thing. Ollie says, "Sorry for one more thing. I forgot to keep this very important. Keep this very important. My science experiments not only took out the sound, but also the color. So for this special episode, you will not be seeing color, but everything in black and white. Gotta go. Gonna try to fix this now." Ollie races back off screen to his lab. Fade out, fade in to white. Exterior, scene 2. It appears at the carnival afternoon. Skit 3, the hot dog short. It appears at the carnival outside the Hall of Mirrors. Building out across from the building is a hot dog stand. It appears with Mad Dog Ollie walking out of the Hall of Mirrors in the town carnival. Hall of Mirrors attraction. Building raised, they are all in each other's arms, laughing, having a good time, enjoying their day together. Mad Dog Will sees a hot dog stand and rushes over to it, and Mad Dog asks the guy for 2 hot dogs out for Rose and for himself. The guy smiles, nods, says, "Okay." As soon as the guy is done making the hot dogs, Mad Dog pays for them after handing a dog to Rose, grabbing one for himself, and then hands the man the money. The Mad Dog tips. Mad Dog and Rose show their appreciation and says, "Thank you." So does the hot dog guy. He smiles and waves back in as they leave. They walk to a bench in Town Carnival Park area and both sit down to eat their hot dogs. They both eat their hot dogs and hatch and they watch and they are done. Mad Dog and points out to Rose have a, that Rose has a mustard mustache from the hot dog. Mad Dog laughs at her mustard mustache. Rose pushes Mad Dog hot dog. Rose pushes Mad Dog's hot dog into his face, giving him one too, and a mustard beard. They both laugh at each other and have a good time. And Mad Dog pushes Rose down to the ground with them, and they are roughhouse together in the grass in a light, playful way. The end of skit 1. Cut. Exterior. It appears, scene 2, it appears at the carnival. The roller coaster later. Skit 2, the roller coaster. It appears with Mad Dog Rose are next in line to get on the roller coaster with this group of people. It's one of the most scariest, highest roller coasters ride in the world. Mad Dog Rose gets on the ride and takes their seat and sits down to fasten their seatbelts. Rose is freaking out because she has a fear of heights, and she squeezes the life of her breath out of Mad Dog. The coaster starts to go with everyone is insecure, and as the coaster starts to move, Rose starts sinking her tensions and fears in the Mad Dog's arms, and more she squeezes. and trying to purge Rose from his arm, but can't because Rose is holding on too tight. As the roller coaster goes up slowly to the first high top, Rose is scared, even more scared straight. Mad Dog is blue in the face from the lack of blood in his veins. The coaster gets up to the top and then stops and speeds up and goes throughout the roller coaster track at an unbelievable speed, going up and down, all around and upside down as Rose, much more. Rose is screaming as loud as she can at the top of her lungs and can give. And poor Mad Dog looks like she's going to pass out through the road, squeezing his arms, cutting off blood and oxygen in his arms and veins. Action. After 10 minutes of Rose coaster fun long ride, it finally returns home to a halt and stops at the board station. Everyone takes off the seat and belts and start to get off and walks out the gate, and Mad Dog gets off together as they walk off away from the roller coaster behind them. More people are boarding. Mad Dog has his arms over Rose and they walk off together after the fun and true tale of the roller coaster. That's the end of skit 2. Cut. Exterior, scene 3, exterior, appears at the carnival in front of the strongman test and prize booth later. Skit 3, the strongman test. It appears with Mad Dog, tells Mad Dog and Rose walking off. They come to a stop and walk up to a strongman test and a prize booth. Mad Dog tells Rose to get ready because he's going to win Rose a prize stuffed animal. Mad Dog pays the gentleman for a couple turns and then takes the hammer and walks up to tall, strong man giant. It appears with Mad Dog standing in front of the tall giant and gets ready to swing, and he swings the hammer back and forth for a time before he hits. He then hits the ball, goes up from the platform about 3 feet before coming down, and he looks at how far it went, then drops his giant bells and looks back at Rose. She chucks and chuckles and bit inside her head. The man holds up his hand and says, "Strike one!" Mad Dog looks at the giant stand in anger and then swings again. This time it goes up to 10 feet up the giant, and Mad Dog slaps his face in disappointment. The man makes jokes at Mad Dog's expense at the crowd that gathers around the strongman's booth and points out at the mini kid's giant strongman test like he should be on that one, and the crowd laughs at Mad Dog and Rose starts to laugh a little. Mad Dog goes mad with fire in his eyes and Rose loses his cool. Mad Dog is full of rage and swings the hammer on the platform even harder and goes fast up the giant. Everyone looks up and watches up. Mad Dog rolls the man, every single person in the crowd. The mental ball goes straight up the giant and not only touches it and rings bell that completely destroys and goes right up the sky, way high into space, around the perimeter of the moon, and then swings around and goes back to Earth. Such speed starts to burn up and re-enters Earth's atmosphere. It hits down right through Mad Dog's top hat while he's handing Mad Dog the prize. He won for Rose that she picks it up in a great big huge fuzzy bear. Mad Dog takes it high and hands the Rose with a great big smile. Rose takes the great big huge fuzzy people bear, and Chloe falls in love with it and thinks it's cute and loves even more because he won it for her. It is a gift from Mad Dog, right straight from his heart, and it fills with the love he has for her. And then Mad Dog smiles when he sees that she loves it. Then Rose kisses Mad Dog on the cheek as a thank you for the gift and winning it for her. Rose blushes as she looks at Mad Dog. Mad Dog breaks out in happiness and dances and holds up Rose in arms and celebrates her. Good cheer. Mad Dog and Rose walk off together in the direction the sun is setting. They walk off into the sunset together. Behind Mad Dog and Rose, they walk off into the distance behind them, and Strongman the manager man is running all over the place, and because his head is on fire, and he is running around and trying to put it out. All of a sudden, the color comes back, and so does the sound. To the roll, and Ollie's voice is heard out loud. Ollie says, "Yes, I did. Brought back second color into the universe. You're welcome, everyone. Oops, sorry, I forgot the episode is running. Peace out, everyone. I'll be quiet. Now let you enjoy the end." Ollie's voice starts talking. As Mad Dog Rose walk away towards the sun, fireworks starts to set off in the sky, many different colors. Everyone fills the sky in wonder. the screen starts to fade to black because the episode is over, and Mad Dog got into a circle. The screen fades to black until they disappear. The end of skate 3. And the end of the episode. Until the next episode, the end credits roll and then disappear when finished. Fade out, fade to black. And that's the end of the special black and white silent film episode of Killer Comics, Season 1, Episode 7. It's experimental, Ollie messes with time and space, and this turns the whole world into a black and white silent film, and he has to fix to get back. And Mad Dog and Rose are on a romantic date at the circus. So yeah, it's a fun little mini adventure, side story. Oh yeah. Thank you all. I've been Boma. See you next time.